Hey guys, David Patrick Green here, hackhollywood.com. Another fantastic video for you guys today. And what I'm going to tell you about today is what you can learn from the coronavirus about your acting career. Looks like I might have a smudgy lens, but hey, I can use all the beauty smudging that I can get. Before we get started though, I would ask you to please like, share, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications to get more awesome videos like this. Okay, so the three main ways that the coronavirus, or what you can learn about acting from the coronavirus, are as follows. First thing you can learn is focus, okay? Coronavirus only does one thing, and it does it to the best of its ability. We'll see how good it is at what it does, and I guess it will do it too, but all it does is one thing, and it does it to the best of its ability. It doesn't worry about what other viruses are doing. It doesn't worry about what people are doing. It doesn't really worry about what people are trying to do to it. It just does its thing. So this is a great lesson for an actor, and that is, look, if you want to be an actor, then just act, okay? Try to do that one thing with absolute focus. Even if the only time you actually focus is when you're doing your acting, just focus on that, okay? You don't have to focus all your time like a coronavirus on acting, but when you say, okay, I'm going to do my acting, that's all you focus on. And look, the more you do that, the more response and reaction you will get, and of course the better you will get, and the better you will get, the more reaction and response you will get. Okay, second thing actors can learn from coronavirus, and you've noticed I've named it coronavirus, not the coronavirus. Call it Ronnie for short. Too soon? I don't know. Yeah, sure. It's unfortunate that it's causing mayhem and destruction, but that's what it is. And there's always something to be learned, no matter how good or bad a situation is. So the second thing you can learn is that coronavirus doesn't give a shit. Coronavirus is going to do its thing no matter what you think of it. It doesn't worry about the fact that people are trying to destroy it, that it's causing, mayhem. It just doesn't care. It's focused on what it's doing, and that's all that it's worried about. If you worry about what other people, other events are affecting you or might affect you, then what happens? You're stagnant, right? You just sit there. If you're going, oh, should I do this or should I not do this? Just do it, because then you'll find out what actually happens when you do the thing. You cannot predict the future. You cannot predict the future, guys, so don't worry about it. Just do your thing, and if you want to do something because it represents you and you believe that it will get you where you want to go, just like a coronavirus, right? It infects a patient, and I'll give you a little biology lesson, what an actual virus does, and this was not easy to figure out. It doesn't produce mucus, and it doesn't make you cough or sneeze. Those are your body's reactions to the virus. What the virus tries to do is reproduce, and the way the virus reproduces, and the reason it's called the coronavirus, is because it has all these pointy things sticking out of it, which look like a crown. And the common cold is another form of coronavirus. This is just a different mutation. But what it does is it's floating around in the air, or maybe it's in somebody else, and it ends up in you. And what it tries to do is it finds cells, and with those little pointy things, it injects portions of its DNA into your cells, and then causes those cells to mutate and reproduce extremely rapidly. And that's why your body gets so aggressive about trying to fight it off, because viruses can reproduce extremely quickly and can kill very quickly because they just destroy so many of your cells. But that's what it does. And your body's response to that is to send out T cells. And these T cells they hunt down and they look for cells that have been infected and mutated. And the way it does this is because when a cell is infected, they have defenses that put a protein basically on the window, on the surface of their cell, so that T cells can recognize them. Because when a virus infects a cell, it can't be seen on the inside, right? The T cells can only see on the outside of the cell, but the cell itself will put a protein marker of the infecting virus on the window, basically. Let's call it the outside of the cell that is infected. And the T cells can recognize this. And then when the T cells see a cell has been infected, they send these destructive enzymes. What are they called? I can't think of the name of them. They send these destructive enzymes. Interferon is one of them. And what they do is they destroy the cell. Don't know the mechanism, I'm not going to get into that. But so the coronavirus may or may not know this is all going to happen, but it doesn't matter because they have a thing they need to do, so they just do it. So if you need to act or whatever it is you need to do in life, just do it, because there's people that are going to, want to stop you, and people that care about what you do, and people that don't care about what you do. It doesn't matter. You just got to do it, okay? Now, the third thing that actors can learn from the coronavirus is it has no fear, right? It's not scared of the reaction that it may or may not cause, because it knows it only has one purpose in life, and it does that purpose, and it's very focused on that purpose. And it's like, look, I would rather live a short life and fulfill my purpose, or at least try to the best of my ability, than live a long life of boredom and misery, or whatever, terrible life a coronavirus would live if it didn't get to do its primary purpose. So by that token, you, the actor, should abandon all fear of doing what it takes to fulfill your purpose, okay? Because whatever it is you are scared of, rocking the boat, upsetting your parents, not having lots of money, whatever it is you're scared of, if those things are more important to you than acting itself, well, then you're basically doing the wrong thing. So you need to develop the desire to become a professional actor, so that you're almost obsessed with it, like the coronavirus. You need to lower the number of things you've got, going on, so that you can focus and fulfill your purpose. Okay, guys, that's it. Like, fear is really the enemy of all productivity, right? The more you consider something and the consequences of it, the less you will do it. And the only way you truly find out what your capabilities are, what your results will be, is by trying something. So look, come up with your plan, then try and execute it. You'll see where you went wrong. You make changes, you keep trying until you get it right. And the cool thing is, you never really know one way or the other, even after you've done it a million times, if you are on to the right way of doing it. Because every time you do something, because the circumstances are going to be different, the results will always be different, because of who you're doing it to, when you're doing it, where you're doing it, just so many different factors that, again, you don't need to worry about. So don't get too stuck on the fact that somebody else tried what you want to try and it didn't work for them. That has nothing to do with anything, unless there's some innate issue with what they did. But if they did it to the best of their abilities, then circumstances will dictate what the results are, and nothing else. Circumstances, which you have no control over. Okay, guys, that's it. There's the 3 things that actors can learn from Ronnie, the coronavirus. And hopefully we humans can stop coronavirus from becoming all that it wants to be as soon as possible. I will talk to you soon.